Want to?
I started recording.
Good. Okay, so this is our first time doing a podcast. I kind of like the last attempt we made where I said I was you and then said you were me.
My name's Aaron, and this is Caleb. Wait, switch that, reverse it. I was right the first time.
Wait, switch that and reverse it, because then it'll be back to normal.
Right, because I am actually Aaron, and you are actually Caleb.
I am actually Caleb.
But before, that's what you said.
I said I was Aaron and you were Caleb.
And this is Caleb.
This is gonna be
we could do that for like 3 months and just make everyone think, okay, so that's Caleb. And this is Aaron.
And then just jump in and one day and be like, we've been kidding you all this time. I'm actually Caleb. He's actually Aaron.
People would be like, oh, that's interesting. We don't care. Because nobody listens to this.
Right. We know we're not probably going to have an audience for the first...
Audience?
Ever.
You were non-existent.
So we've just been going through trying to figure out what our ideas for a podcast would be, and we come up with a couple things to talk about. And, I think this will give us a good start at one. It may change if we decide that it's not going good. And, we're just going to try to be funny. We're not going to be too serious because it's impossible.
I think that's going to be my thing. I'm going to type little messages on the screen.
This is going to be typing messages to people.
What we're wanting to do is be able to pull stuff up and show some stuff off. Hopefully. I don't know what. Like this. Like...
You're not allowed to...
You know a game is good when you have to put in your date of birth. I was born in January 1st, 1912. Can we talk about this first?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Is the Dude, the multiplayer demo has been unlocked. I think we need to stop recording and start playing the multiplayer demo, like, right now.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, this game is amazing.
You already said that the multiplayer wasn't going to be...
Well, I know the multiplayer... I'm actually not really looking forward to the multiplayer. I'm looking forward to the
campaign.
Actual campaign, yeah.
I played the demo last night, and it was... I'm not a huge fan of the first Mass Effect. I'm trying to play it again, and I get to a certain point, and I get frustrated with it, and I throw it down, and it takes me forever to pick it back up. But I have to say, I played the demo for the third game last night, and it blew my mind. It was awesome, and that's why I'm making myself play the first one again, just to have.
I told him he can't borrow Mass Effect 2 until he finishes Mass Effect 1.
And now I really want to,
because he needs
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, he needs to. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 is hard to get through because it really wasn't that great, but Mass Effect 2 is amazing. And
now, when you say it's amazing, are you talking story-wise, graphics-wise, weapons?
Story-wise, graphic-wise.
I mean, because
I'm
all about combat. I mean, you're more story. I'm more combat, action-oriented. I mean, it's not,
You skip cutscenes.
I do. I skip
cutscenes.
And it's a habit that I
hate it so much.
But so like, are you talking?
What's going on?
So I'm more action oriented.
Right.
So I mean, when you say
it's definitely more
better,
action. Yeah, there's definitely more action, and it's better action too. Instead of, all the frustrations you were having tonight trying to play it.
Yeah, just the combat on the first one just it annoys me. It's not. I mean, it's too. I don't know what the word is, because I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game. There's a good story. I like the role playing part of it.
Ow.
I like the role playing part of it, but the weapons. It did take me a while to figure out why the weapons weren't working for me, and it was because I'm not.
You can quit looking at what I'm writing down and just enjoy the ride. Sorry.
All right. No more looking. Okay. So I picked it up and I started playing it, and once I figured out why, it kind of dawned on me that there was more to it than the weapons. Because that's just not what my character is. So.
It's like, why can't I zoom in with a sniper rifle?
Like the weapons weren't.
Because you're not trained.
The weapons weren't zooming, and I didn't realize that was because
I didn't realize either until
he Googled it.
I never played the soldier class. I've always played a Vanguard.
Well, I'm not
or
a soldier
Sentinel.
class. I'm
right.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. So I never thought anything of it.
Right.
And when you were like, "Why can't I zoom in?" I was like, I don't know. Just use warp on them. Use pull. Can we watch this real quick? I think we're allowed to watch this.
Is it?
Oh my gosh, partial nudity. We can't show this. I think the trailer's not partial nudity though.
Oh, I hope not.
Especially at this point. Really hoping that. Oh dear lord.
Oh jeez.
See, like if you play the first game, you're
Wait,
like, oh
we can't
crap,
do-
Sovereign is
Plug
back.
the headphones. Well, because they're gonna hear that coming through this.
Yeah. So they can hear the audio of what's going on right now. They want to hear. I would think. Is that it? Really? Okay. Well, that was kind of cool. Sorry, we talked through the whole thing.
Thought it would be a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I guess I should have seen that it was only 56 seconds.
But that it does look good, and
Oh, speaking of this Walking Dead thing that they showed there. Hang on. I want to show them this picture. Where did I put it? Did I throw it away? I didn't. Here we go. There. That's awesome.
Walking Dead,
That's awesome.
Mass Effect crossover.
That's awesome. I'm going to try to get that on my phone as my wallpaper. I want a version without this part, though.
Can you not like go into Paint and just?
Well, if I had Photoshop, I could. Paint won't exactly let you do that.
Yeah.
Because I could cut that out, but then there'd be this big white chunk
spot.
right there. If I had Photoshop, I may be able to do it, but I am not rich. So, anyway, what were we talking? We were talking about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And the first one. I think you're gonna like. Like
Once
I told you before, I didn't fall in love with that whole series until the second one, and that's when it was like, oh yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This really did.
I'm really hoping that I can get past the initial blah of it, and actually get into it, and then beat it so I can get onto the second one.
Yeah. March 6th, this one comes out, and I have.
Now make sure you don't show any copyrighted material.
Oops, I think we're too late. Anyway.
Well, I think if it's on YouTube already.
Well, I mean, this stuff is out there for anybody to see.
Exactly.
It's not, it's a trailer, so I think we're fine. But anyway, I have about 2 weeks to finish Assassin's Creed Revelations before
Which I
this
haven't
comes out.
started. All the games I play, I borrow off of him.
Yeah, because
Don't.
whereas I am poor, he is poorer.
Why you gotta go there?
I'm sorry.
Why do you gotta make this that kind of podcast?
I don't know. It just.
That's another thing we need to discuss. Is this going to be an actual podcast? Are we going to have somebody host this, or is this going to be YouTube?
Well, that's why I wanted to do stuff with the screen. So
Where are you going?
We can put it up on YouTube a lot easier than trying to find a host for our podcast.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the idea of being able to show stuff as we go.
Right.
But they don't have to. They don't have to quit right down there. Quit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They don't have to watch the video though if they don't want to. They can
Right.
just sit there and
Because it's not actually
listen
us.
to our beautiful voices. Our beautiful voices. That sounds so manly and tough.
Like when you propose.
I'm gonna cut. That's a story for another time.
Actually, I think we should.
No, we're not.
Not necessarily that story, but as this is our first
All right, so we talked about Mass Effect.
cast, I think we should
No,
explain who we are. I mean, not
No.
necessarily that you propose.
No,
Like how
I
that
think the
you.
mystery is part of the. I think we should keep some things a mystery.
Such a chicken.
Yeah, pretty much. So. Anyway. So yeah. So we talked about Mass Effect. I hope that the third one is good. A lot of people are saying it's going to be. Some people are saying no, there's no way it can be that great. But I can't see how it can't be great based off the demo.
Right.
So.
Yeah, if it's any, if the demo is any idea of what the actual game's going to be like, I can imagine how it would possibly be, bad. I mean, I think people who don't even like the Mass Effect games, I mean, I mean, it's not a game that you can pick up, freestanding game, but
like you picked it up and played it,
and it was still awesome,
right? But like for me, having played from Mass Effect 1 and like understood what that means to have a Reaper ship come down on Earth, not just one, but like millions of them.
Yeah.
Because basically the enemy in the first one, other than Saren, was Sovereign, which was a Reaper ship, and it was pretty much indestructible. And so now to think that you've got to face,
all of them,
hundreds and hundreds of them is just it's a lot more moving than someone who just picked it up and said, "Oh wow, that's a lot of information."
Yeah.
Why don't they just shoot them down? Okay. What is your pick for a game for this show?
I have no idea.
Like recently, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a new game.
Yeah, the only one I've really played is Modern Warfare 3 recently.
Yeah.
Although the one I keep finding myself wanting to go back to every time is Red Dead Redemption. I know it's an older one.
Well,
but it's not that old, but
no.
That's the one I find myself wanting to be like, I could do more on that game. I mean, even after I beat it, I can still go back and find something to do on it.
I've still yet to beat that game.
Yeah. That's why it's going to be hard to talk about games, because...
Well, we're not going to give away anything on them. I'm not going to tell you how Mass Effect 2 ends or how the first Mass Effect ends. I'm just going to tell you it's worth it to play it,
Yeah.
It's not like we're giving reviews about, like, you need to go get this game. We're just talking about it because we like to talk about it.
Right.
And Caleb wants to keep me from going to bed because it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
This was part your idea.
I would totally go to bed right now.
Liar.
So
I'm looking through the App Store.
Apps. Because we're dorks. That could be like our theme song. Apps. Because we're dorks. Everything could be just because we're dorks.
I'm looking at it. I sorted it by release date, and there's not really any that I can see that.
Let's explain. Caleb has an iPhone and an iPad.
Yes.
I have a Galaxy S2 and a Motorola Zoom.
iPhone 4, not 4S.
iPhone 4.
I just wanted to make sure that they don't...
S means it's special! I am not an Apple hater. As he pointed out before, I was the one who actually had the iPad.
I got his iPad.
Right. I sold that so that I could buy a Zoom just because I was kind of bored of the system. Not really because there's anything wrong with it.
Right.
Just because I was kind of bored with how it was going. So, and I've loved my Zoom now because now it has ICS on it, Android 4.0, and it just works great. I still love it.
ICS stand for ice cream sandwich for all the people who don't know what that means.
ICS stand for ice cream.
Android puts out their releases, their updates to their phones in the name of snacks, I guess you'd say.
Desserts.
Desserts,
yeah.
right. Gingerbread, honeycomb, which honeycomb is a dessert, really? That's either a cereal or part of a beehive. That's not really
It is part of the beehive, but you can eat it straight off the beehive with the honey in it, and like people will eat that as...
Gross.
I mean, I guess what you'd say is dessert, but...
Right. So there's that.
So anyway, yeah,
just in case people don't know what it means.
So you know what,
ice cream sandwich is the newest. The last one
can I look
was...
at the iTunes App Store online?
I believe so.
There we go. Yeah. No. Nope. View in iTunes.
I wish I could screen record my iPad.
Yeah. We're not that technologically advanced yet. But
I think
anyway,
there is a way to do it if it's jailbroken.
I mean, a lot of people know...
What's on the App Store.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean... I don't know. I'm trying to think of one that I use a lot.
Yeah, let's just look at apps I have. Yeah.
Outside of...
Well, you talk about the new Minecraft Pocket Edition update that just came out.
Oh, yes, my friend.
Today, a release... Was it today or yesterday?
For iOS, I think it was recently.
Today.
Yeah, but I've had it for probably about a week now on Android.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I texted you about it the day that it updated.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my phone now.
But yeah, apparently it's been out on Android. It just came out dropped for iOS.
Yeah, because you told
today.
me it just dropped for iOS.
So, I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't, do anything real special on it. I just got on and created 2 new worlds. One, because they, in the update, it came out with survival and creative mode. And I wanted to kind of try out both and see how they, differ.
February 13th was when I texted you to say it was out. So yeah, I mean, a little shy of a week. And it may have updated the night before, and I just didn't notice it because I have it set to automatically update. But anyway.
So I got on and I created 2 of the new worlds, one creative and one survival. And I really enjoyed both. I mean, I didn't. I wish they would have. They still don't have crafting.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be one of the new things.
Especially with survival mode, I really wish they had crafting.
I know. I mean, they did come out with weapons and axes and doors, which I like.
They're going to eventually, they said it's going to pretty much be, it's still technically in its alpha stage.
Yeah.
It's not even in a beta stage yet. So just to tell people that they're going to keep updating it. And pretty much it's the same across platform. I mean, you're not going to really get anything different on iOS than you are on Android. But apparently you're going to get the updates on Android quicker. I don't know if that's... It's probably because they have to be approved by Apple and they have a really crazy approval process. Yeah. Whereas Android's kind of like, yeah, come on. And that's why sometimes they have a little more
Android's
flaws.
open to developers.
I will say, if you want to craft stuff, you can look on Android for Mind Builder. I don't think this is on iOS, but it's pretty much like Minecraft. Only they do let you craft stuff now. And it's okay. I mean, I prefer the actual official Minecraft over it. I have both, but I like the official Minecraft one better. But there's just something else you can do. So, let's see. I typed in here number 3 is Google search. I thought maybe we could just Google something really cool. I went incognito so that people can't see my email address and stuff pop up. So, yeah, now I can just kind of...
Not that he doesn't like emails, but we don't know who our audience is going to be yet.
It's like, I hate you. I'm going to hunt you down and hurt you. And please don't. Very frightened.
So, let me check my recent Google searches.
Just something.
One thing I want to talk about real quick. Well, we've kind of already talked about this, but it's still Battlefield 3.
Battlefield.
I went to play it the other night. Like I said, I borrow all my games from Caleb here, and
Caleb. Oh, you're doing that thing. My name is Aaron. But he's doing the thing where he's like, you don't know who he's talking about now.
So I borrowed it from him the other night, and I was about to put it on, and I realized about the you have to have an EA online pass to play. You can buy it, or it comes free when you buy the game, but it only syncs to one account. And so, that just kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I don't think it saves them money, because the people that borrow them aren't going to go out and buy the game just to get an online pass anyway. You know what
Especially
I mean?
If you just
they're not getting people to buy more copies just by...
Yeah, especially if you just want to play the game.
Especially for the renter, the people that rent it.
Yeah.
That's...
And you want to try multiplayer, and see what that's all about, but you can't.
That just kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
So, that's just my 2 cents. Are you sure you should be playing this? If it's copyrighted.
I'm sure it is, but it's also a trade.
If you put it on YouTube, they'll take it down.
That's okay. I don't mind.
I do. We're recording.
I don't mind if it gets pulled down, do you?
Yeah.
Dang it. thought we didn't care if it got pulled down.
I do.
Anyway, so that's Battlefield 3. That's Battlefield 3, yes.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents. So yeah, now I can do a Google search for anything.
Okay.
Let's see. You should just type in I'm feeling lucky and just see what comes up. Is that how
type in I'm feeling lucky?
No, I mean that probably wouldn't come up with the best
side.
side.
I'm feeling lucky. What happens if you type in I'm feeling lucky and then hit I'm feeling lucky?
Ooh, the world would explode.
I'm not licky. I don't see the button now, though. I don't know if they have.
I think you have to turn off instant.
Do I have to go on the main Google page?
I think you have to turn off instant.
Oh, here we go.
Well, if you start typing, then it goes to that.
Let me go. How do I turn off instant?
I am not sure.
More. Even more. Gosh, Google is a giant right now. There's so much in here.
Try Googling Google.
Oh, of course everybody knows about this. You don't even have to finish it now.
Nope. To do that, you just have to type in do a barrel roll.
And I even do a battle roll, but it knew what I was trying to type.
You can also type in skew. SKEW. What?
Ow! You have to hit enter on now.
Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Used to just turn the page slightly.
Let's see. Oh, look at that! You can speak, just like an Android.
I wonder where they got that idea from.
I don't know where. I guess you can't turn instant off anymore. But what if I want to do the I'm feeling lucky?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, let's see what happens. Wikipedia for Google.
Wikipedia
Wonderful.
Google search. So there's that.
Yeah, so that didn't quite turn out like as fun as I thought it would be.
Yeah, that probably won't be a regular segment on.
It might be if we figure out things to actually
Google.
Yeah, Google where just I don't know. Yeah, search about things to talk about. Kind of like at the end, we're like, okay, we don't know what else to talk about. Let's do a Google search. It's kind of like asking Siri, like, what should we talk about next?
Yeah.
Should we talk about next? Bringing along baby. Should we talk about Kevin in front of...
No.
Wow.
What are
talk about the Jews? Wow. Okay. We're just gonna close that down.
Have you heard about anything this week that you think is worth noting? Anything in the tech world or anything in the gaming world or?
I think we should take the next 20 minutes and talk about Mass Effect 3. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. Not really.
I know a lot of people were having issues with the. This is something we heard about on another podcast that we both listened to, and it was something to do with Google's new privacy.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm not concerned about that.
I'm not really either. I mean, they come out with new privacy policies all the time.
But I like it because everything now shares the same privacy policy. If it's a Google product, it's the same thing.
Right.
So if I change something on...
There's no double standards.
I'm a Google Plus. I'm a Google.
Apparently he's a Google employee. He's the only one that uses Google Plus.
If I change something on that, it's going to change it across the board. Even if I were to update my contact information on my phone, then under my contact, it would show then that change that I made. So I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I am kind of an Android fanboy, so I guess maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I don't think it's the end of the world, and I don't think that Google's going to take us over.
That's there's just really I mean, I'm going through my apps and just looking to see if there's any new things to talk about. And there's just,
I think we're good.
I mean, any new games that you can think of that have come out, or
over Christmas there was a lot, but I think a lot of people have kind of gotten over those now, and everybody's talked about them probably as much as they're going to. I don't really want to sit here and talk about like, hey, this game's coming out and this is how much it's going to cost. And
what about music?
This is cool.
Any new music that you know of that's coming out or that is out? You can think of.
I know one thing we should check.
Bands that you like.
We should go.
House of Heroes new CD.
They have a new album coming out sometime here. Let's see. They've begun work on it. I'm trying to remember. Everything's pulling up Suburba. But yeah, there's supposed to be a new one this year. I don't remember when though. Yeah, so we may not actually get to post this because I don't know what we can and cannot post from web pages. But I mean, I would think a trailer.
Wikipedia.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, Wikipedia's.
But like,
but like the trailer for Battlefield, I don't know. But I mean, but it's a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, it's all everybody can already see it anyway.
So I don't know.
But
yeah, it's possible that it could get pulled, but we'll just have to see. They're a Christian band. They're one of my favorite bands.
They're real subtle about it, though. They are.
Yeah,
Christian band. I mean,
on some songs they are kind of subtle about it, but it's not like an in-your-face. Like it's not a worship album.
Yeah.
It's not something you're gonna play in church. Definitely not gonna play in church.
Well, it kind of depends on your church.
I really don't think any church would play that because, like you said, it's very subtle. It's not like I said, it's not a worship album. It's not.
Now, this is going to be kind of out there. I'm not sure how many people there are that listen to the same kind of music I do. I'm real into the Irish punk rock, anything Celtic. I mean, the music really. Celtic Thunder is a very popular. Wrong way to spell it.
Oh, dang it.
In Ireland, they're very popular. They're very popular here. Thousands of people come to their shows. They tour all over the U.S. Their new CD is coming out at the end of... that's actually the old...
This is his man crush.
No, that's actually a very old picture.
I know. Yeah, he's really young.
Old now.
Yeah.
And not even in the group anymore.
Yeah.
But, yes, their new CD comes out, not sure when, the end of this month. Celtic Thunder Voyage will be out at the end of February.
That's even an old picture, too, because he's still really young there.
Yeah.
He is a really young kid, like when he started with him. But
he was 14 when he started.
Yeah.
And he's 19 now, and on a TV show called Glee now. But that's where he got his beginnings. So if you want to check them out, they're very old school, kind of Michael Bublé, Sinatra, those kind of singers. They're not. I mean, they're upbeat, but they're not. Metal or rock or anything like that. They're just kind of smooth.
You see, this is where I wish we could play some, but I don't know.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't know,
copyrighted.
I don't know how that works, but we don't want to be pulled down on our first video.
Yeah. Well, we get 3 strikes.
We may still get pulled down for this one, but I don't know.
We'll see.
So far, it's just been trailers, and I can't imagine why that's that would be.
Yeah. I don't know if they have a rule that says it's only allowed on their site though.
Yeah.
I don't know. So just be on the lookout for that. If you're into it, if you're not, not going to push it on you.
Do it. Push it on them.
You must. They have. Let's see. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 CDs out right now, including a Christmas CD. No, we're kind of early for that one, but
late.
I
guess technically early.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that's out there. Those are out there. Just Google them. Give them a Google.
Give them a Google.
And you'll find them. Great CDs, great music to listen to. But that new CD's coming out at the end of this month.
I think as we wrap this up here, because it's about 30 minutes, and maybe we might edit some stuff down, but I think I have an idea for a name. Because we are dorks.
I like it.
That's it. We don't have to talk about anything in particular because we're dorks.
I like it. Because
what you're sure about?
The podcast.
Because we're dorks.
Actually, I still don't know. Is this a podcast? Can we call it a podcast, or is it more of a just a? I don't know what.
I think you would still technically call it a podcast.
Okay, so we're calling it a podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna see something real quick. There's a couple videos because we're dorks, but I'm wondering we may have to go register this because we're dorks, and we'll do that before we actually post it. Okay. And of course, then we'll post it on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So thank you for finding us.
You probably didn't find us.
Well, if you found us,
they're not listening if they didn't find us.
Yeah. I don't care. Shut up. But this has been fun. If you like us, give us a shout out in the comments. Or if you hate us, let us know why, what we can do to be better. And we will probably try this again next week. If we decide so, too.
I don't know.
It depends on how we feel about this one. So, if, just let us know. And it's been fun. Thanks.